Good morning, Fikes team. Welcome to this morning's Monday Motivational, which is part 3 of Mindset Matters and Worry Doesn't Work. Prior to getting into all the great shares that many of you had, that was super rich on the intentionality, plans, and approaches to remove much of the worry in your life and instead focus on what's productive, I wanted to actually mention that I am still compiling all the answers from the image that I sent on Friday of the Costco outages and all the different definitions, all the different shares of opportunity and value and different approaches. I absolutely loved it. I think just about everybody in the company responded to it. So I've got some to compile before we have a fun prize that will be awarded this week. So now back to Mindset Matters and Worry Doesn't Work. Wanted to talk about a great definition that a valued team member sent on what worry is defined as. So worry is defined as giving away to anxiety or unease, allowing one's mind to dwell on difficulty or troubles repeatedly. I don't think when you read that a few different times that it would make anyone want to do that repeatedly. So I'm really glad that we're doing this segment. And some of you had expressed that you are as well, just not even thinking that you were worrying much, but realizing that you're worrying a lot more than you had originally thought. And also recognizing that so much of that worry are things that are beyond our control often. And some of them are conjured up. And that even for the things that are potentially worth some worry about, by detracting so much energy, there's actually no work on the things that we can make progress upon to remove the worry. So it's a tremendous irony. So, but from what you shared, there was a laundry list of different checklists, positive mental attitude. There was a lot of gratefulness exercises mentioned of how by being grateful and believing that the people in this world as a general are good people and there's so much to be grateful for, to then take that into not worrying as much and focusing more on what does work, which is work on ourselves, on those around us, on aspects of life to provide improvement. So actually, a quote that was sent by one of you out there that I loved was, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan, and a plan backed by action becomes a reality. Loved that. This individual actually interwove that into a long list of things over a number of weeks and months they're going to execute upon with that removal of worry and that focus on action. So I guess before we conclude, I wanted to share my worry in a plan that I'm making. So as I had touched on, I worry about people. I worry about the people in my life I have influence upon, family, friends, my Fikes family. I also worry about people that are most vulnerable, women, children, people in certain societies that don't have an ability to really help themselves. So as far as my Fikes family, I want you all to know that I want to be here for the remainder of the year and beyond, that if you want to book even just 5 minutes for perspective on something maybe we shared in a Monday Motivational or just in general, I'm happy to be here for you because you matter to me. Also, just a lot of focus on community, which we continue to focus on both as a company and my wife and I, Susie, do personally as well. And one of those intentional decisions, although it doesn't remove all of the worry, and there's only so much that can be done by any one of us, is we've made an intentional decision to forego a family vacation. And it was actually a decision not just for Susie and I talked to our boys about it, and the reason why, to instead give some resources, those same exact resources, to a couple different charities, one of which is Operation Underground Railroad, another one was Operation Flyway, that are working to get people out of Afghanistan. And some of the Operation Underground Railroad actually have been given to for years, that actually helps with sexual enslavement of women and children. But at any rate, just the intentional choice that even though we're all just individuals that are doing all that we can while trying to find some balance of taking care of those things that are right there before us, that there are some reaching impacts that we all can make. And I appreciate all of what you do, because I wouldn't be able to do some of what I can do to make those impacts. So with that, I can't believe it's almost September. Let's finish August strong. Appreciate all what you do. Appreciate your shares. I look forward to awarding the prize at the end of this week, and for the best overall guesses of what I was thinking about when I sent that Costco image. And let's have a great week. Onward and upward.